Good morning, everyone. My name is Khoula and I am a student of Rehan College, Krangi Campus Teacher Training Board Camp.
Good morning, Khoula. That's a great introduction. If you'd like, you can segue into your topic or share what you'll be discussing with the group today. I'm sure they'll be excited to hear from you.
Today, I am going to discuss an important and meaningful topic: how to be parents in every moment.
That's such a meaningful topic. You might start by talking about what being present as a parent really means, like tuning into small moments, being mindful of your reactions, and fostering a deep sense of connection.
My first
I think
question
that will
is,
really set the stage.
what does being parents means to you?
That's a lovely question. I think you can invite people to reflect on it personally, whether it means being fully present, listening with empathy, or guiding with patience. That way, everyone can connect their own values to it.
Next question: why do people often worry about the future?
That's a really good one. You can explain that people often worry because the future is uncertain, and we naturally want to protect ourselves from possible risks. But by staying present and taking small, intentional steps, we can ease that worry and find a sense of stability in the now.
How can thinking too much about the past affect our lives?
That's a really important point. You can explain that dwelling too much on the past can keep us stuck in regret or guilt, and it can drain our energy. Instead, when we acknowledge the past, learn from it, but then focus on the present, we have more freedom to make choices that shape a future we want.
Next question: why is living in the parents important for happenings?
That's a beautiful one. You can say that when we live in the present, we fully experience what's happening right now: joy, connection, and growth, without getting lost in what was or what might be. That presence helps us savor life and find happiness in everyday moments.
Next question: how can mindfulness improve mental health?
That's a great question. You can explain that mindfulness helps by reducing stress, improving emotional regulation, and increasing self awareness. When we stay mindful, we notice our thoughts and feelings without judgment, which helps us respond more calmly to challenges and reduces anxiety and depression.
What daily habits help people stay focused in the moment?
That's a really practical question. You can mention habits like daily meditation, deep breathing exercises, setting small focus goals, and limiting distractions like turning off notifications. These habits help train our attention so we can stay grounded in the present moment.
Next question: how does deep breathing help us become more parents?
That's a really insightful question. You can explain that deep breathing calms our nervous system, so when we're less reactive, we can respond to our children with more patience, clarity, and presence. That creates a more peaceful, attentive environment for both us and them.
Next question: can technology destroy use from real life moments? How?
Yeah, absolutely. You can explain that technology, when overused, can pull us away from in person connections, making us more distracted or disconnected. When we rely too much on screens, we miss out on spontaneous, real life moments that really build connection and social joy.
Why is listening careful an important part of mindfulness?
That's a great point. You can say that listening carefully is a cornerstone of mindfulness because it helps us stay fully present with others. When we listen without judgment or distraction, we foster deeper understanding, stronger relationships, and we model respect and presence.
Next, how can spending time in the nature help us feel parents?
That's a lovely question. You can explain that spending time in nature helps parents reset, reduce stress, and be more present with their kids. When parents feel calm and recharged, they're better able to engage, be patient, and savor those everyday family moments.
Next, what role does gratitude play in the enjoying the movement?
That's a great focus. You can say that gratitude grounds us in the present by helping us appreciate what we have right now. When we notice small blessings, we naturally feel calmer and more joyful. So gratitude brings presence and richness to each moment.
Next question, how can strict prevent us from being fully parents?
That's a really important point. You can explain that when we rush through tasks or always think about what's next, we miss small, meaningful moments with our kids. By staying present, we notice their needs, their little successes, and we build a stronger, more connected bond.
Next question, what is What is it important to slow down sometimes?
That's a really valuable question. You can say that slowing down helps us recharge, reduce stress, and notice what truly matters. When we pause, we give ourselves space to reflect, respond with intention, and fully engage with life's moments.
How can meditation improve our focus and awarenesses?
That's a great one. You can explain that meditation trains our mind to return to the present moment, so we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings without getting lost in them. As a result, we can focus better on tasks, make more thoughtful decisions, and stay more engaged in our daily lives.
What activities help you feel calm and mindful?
Ooh, that's a personal one. You can share things like going for a walk, journaling, deep breathing, or even simple routines like sipping tea quietly. These activities help ground you, calm your mind, and bring you back into the present.
How can students stay focused during studies?
That's a really practical question. You can suggest things like setting a specific study schedule, breaking tasks into smaller chunks, minimizing distractions like phone notifications, and using active study techniques like summarizing or quizzing themselves.
Why is paying attention during conversations important?
That's a really good point. You can explain that giving full attention shows respect, helps us understand others better, and makes conversations more meaningful.
How
When
can
we're
positive
present, we pick up on
thinking
subtle cues, respond thoughtfully, and build. Yes. You can say that positive thinking helps us reframe challenges, see possibilities instead of obstacles, and stay motivated. By focusing on what's going well and what we can control, we reduce stress and open ourselves up to more opportunities for growth.
how can positive thinking help us enjoy and parents?
That's a great connection. You can explain that positive thinking helps parents focus on the good moments, even in tough times. When parents stay optimistic, they're more patient, they model resilience for their kids, and they stay engaged in the small joys of everyday parenting.
What are the benefits of reading dissertations in life?
That's a wonderful question. You can say that reading gives us perspective, empathy, and a sense of calm. It broadens our minds, helps us reflect, and inspires us with new ideas. So it's a powerful way to enrich our lives and deepen our understanding of others.
How can mindfulness improve relationships with others?
That's a great point. You can explain that mindfulness keeps us present and attentive, so we really listen without distraction. When we're mindful, we respond with more compassion, we notice subtle cues, and we build trust and deeper connection in our relationships.
Why should we practice a small
That
movement in life?
Exactly. You can say that small intentional movements like mindful breathing or even pausing between tasks help us stay connected to the present. By bringing our attention to these small actions, we appreciate each step, reduce overwhelm, and find more balance in life.
How can practicing partisans well help us stay parents?
That's a great question. You can explain that by practicing patience, we give ourselves and our children the space to grow without rushing or reacting impulsively. Patience allows us to respond thoughtfully, build trust, and stay calm, even in challenging parenting moments.
What happens when people mature too much?
That's really insightful. You can say that when we let go of control and allow things to unfold naturally, we reduce pressure, we trust the process, and we can enjoy the journey. It makes space for unexpected joys and growth to emerge.
How can exercise help improve our necessary and focus?
That's a great question. You can explain that exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which boosts concentration and mental clarity. It also reduces stress and improves mood. So when we get regular physical activity, we naturally stay more alert and present in other areas of life.
Why is self awareness important in daily life?
That's a really key point. You can say that self awareness is important because it helps us understand our emotions, recognize our patterns, and make choices that align with our values. When we know ourselves better, we can respond more thoughtfully to life's challenges and opportunities.
How can journalists help people stay connected to their feelings?
That's a really valuable point. You can explain that journaling gives us a private space to express and explore emotions, helping us recognize patterns, understand what we truly feel, and connect more deeply with ourselves.
What are some simple ways to practice mindfulness every day?
That's a great question. You can suggest simple practices like starting the day with a few deep breaths, doing a short body scan, taking mindful breaks during the day, like pausing before a meal, or simply paying close attention to everyday tasks like walking or washing dishes. These small moments add up.
How can being parents improve decision making?
That's a really great question. You can explain that being present helps parents tune into their own values and their child's needs. When they slow down and really observe, they can make more intentional, thoughtful decisions, balancing logic, intuition, and emotional connection.
Now, your last question is what is the biggest lesson you have learning about living in the movement?
That's a powerful one. You can say that the biggest lesson is that real happiness and fulfillment come from being fully present. When we stop waiting for a perfect future or dwelling on the past, we can savor each moment, connect more deeply, and find peace in the here and now.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for listening and participation. I hope this question is inspiring to you. Become more mindful, participation with movement and life, life, live life with great innovations and joy. Have a peaceful and wonderful day. Parents.
That was a beautiful closing, Hola. I'm sure everyone really appreciated it. You kept a calm and thoughtful tone, and it was a really nice way to end. I hope you have a wonderful day as well.
Thanks.